We are Maria and Alexis. We are going to talk about
The story called Are You Bored? This is a story wrote by Jazz, and it's a clear example of intrusive writing. We can see how the story was introduced. No one really expected the change to be so radically ridiculous. This is how the author chose to present his masterpiece.
the story is about a world in which getting bored wasn't an option. Every time someone got bored, he disappeared. This was a decision made by the gods. This is another example of fantasy. Gods were bored, and as a result, they created a new rule. Everyone who gets bored should be taken by them and would never come back.
This caused at first people getting very anxious because they didn't know what was happening. Then, as an immersive story, people got used to it and learned how to live with it.
People got ideas to stop being bored. Schools were more interesting and dynamic. People in the streets started paying attention to little details and wondering why things were the way they were. Interesting things started happening. Women spoke with less details, and humans started enjoying the things they did. Everyone found their passion.
This world, in spite of being a creation of the writer's mind, should be something happening in reality. Maybe not people disappearing, but people living their lives doing something that makes them happy.
Are You Bored is a good example of an intrusive fantasy because people is living their normal lives and suddenly something strange happens, something that would change the way they live. As the time continues,
They
they as the time continues, they started getting used to the idea and realized that at the end it wasn't that bad.
Jazz, the amazing and handsome author, integrates to the story part of his own life and how he sees the perfect world. As a child and teenager, he was a bit lonely until he met kids like him and made a special bond.
The lesson in this story is to enjoy your life as if you actually were going to disappear. Jazz is a creative, full, and not very common kind of guy. He always finds a way to make things interesting and being happy human being.
As his readers and students, we enjoy reading this and transporting to another world. It also made us reflect about our own lives and some changes we have to make to live according to the famous quote,
Happy him.
thanks.